Mike Nichols is an American filmmaker, theater director, and comedian. Born in Berlin in 1931, his family moved to America in 1938, settling in New York City. He would graduate from the University of Chicago before directing 20 films over a 40-year career. His most famous works were his first two films, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf and The Graduate, but he's also gained success for his films Charlie Wilson's War, Working Girl, and Remains of the Day. Nichols is one of the filmmakers connected to the renaissance of American cinema that took place in the late 1960s and 1970s. Nichols' filmmaking is marked by his ability to work in multiple genres, as well as get great performance out of his actors, regardless of their experience. He is often brought up in conversations about auteur filmmakers because of his ability to intimately engage with his actors and writers. Nichols often used the same people in his films time after time due to his ability to actively collaborate with them. In his book, Mike Nichols, Sex, Language, and the Reinvention of Psychological Realism, writer Kyle Stevens speaks on the nature of Nichols' unique filmmaking style, saying, Nichols uses the resources of psychological realism to question the relation of character to the mind it implies, and to unsettle excessive tropes, illuminating how particular actions accrue meaning in particular historical events. In a 1992 interview with Charlie Rose, Nichols spoke about his philosophy when working with actors.
There is no right way. You pack your own bag. And when you understand what is in this particular actor's imagination, you have to try to feed into that and call on that.
His ability to understand the minds of his actors and to push them to draw on their experiences and their performances gave Nichols the ability to inspire the actors into giving performances he saw fit for the film. Mike Nichols will continue to be remembered as one of America's most talented filmmakers, and is forever immortalized in his brilliant work. His film, The Graduate, is often regarded as one of the greatest films of all time, and birthed one of the most remembered film quotes of the 1960s.
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me. Aren't you?
Nichols' ability to work so closely with actors in connection with his innate directorial eye helped him become a great filmmaker. His films are important to look back on in order to examine the techniques of an American auteur filmmaker and the obvious French New Wave inspiration that spawned a generation of expressive storytellers.